Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. As you remember in the last video, I was having some pretty serious problems. I've lost my defrost. We're right in the middle of winter, so the van has no heater. Thank God I've got a furnace in the back. That's what's saving me right now. So in this video, I'm gonna give you an update on how the whole defrost system is working. And we're going camping. It's gonna be minus 35 tonight. I believe with the wind chill, it's gonna be even colder. And then tomorrow we're going in to get the van fixed, and hopefully they're going to be able to tell me what's going on with everything. So stay tuned, let's roll that intro. All right, so here's my little fan setup. If you remember from last time. Oh, there's that tire pressure monitor. You know, they could just tell me once when I start the van that the tire pressure monitor system isn't working. I don't need to know every 20 minutes while I'm driving. That's annoying. Anyways, back to what I was talking about. So yeah, here's my defrost setup. It's working pretty well, as you can see. I got all the fans shut off right now for recording, but see how it's keeping the whole windows are clear. It's doing all right on the side windows, at least that I can see through. It's not a permanent fix, obviously. I just turned the van around. One thing I will say for sure is when my van's not facing the sun, the windows kind of start to frost up a little bit. And when I am facing the sun, the windows start defrosting a lot better, if that makes sense. So definitely, I won't be doing any night traveling until this whole system is fixed, but we're gonna get out of this 40 below cold snap here within the week. So hopefully it'll all be better, and hopefully I'll get it diagnosed tomorrow and they'll be able to tell me what's going on and what's wrong. Right now I'm halfway to Flin Flon. I've got another hour of driving to go. I'm gonna grab some supplies in town, and then I'm heading out just outside of town, and we're gonna go camping for the night. Like I said, minus 35. Should be fun, should be fun. Maybe it sounds extreme to you guys, but this is be my third winter in the van, and minus 40 is no problem when I'm parked. What is a problem is this defrost. Hopefully they're gonna get it fixed. But let's head into town.
Everybody makes mistakes, 'cause no one can be perfect. It was just one kiss, but that don't justify it. I know what I did was wrong, but it's like I did it just to spite you, because all we ever do is fight. Oh, and I really think it's time we say goodbye. Baby, I'm too fed up with us. I can't take no more screaming, hurting each other's feelings. Baby, I'm just too tired to talk, and you don't wanna listen. It's better we leave it all behind. It hasn't always been like this. Remember when we were in love? You were always there for me, and we could talk for hours. I don't know what happened to us. Oh, 'cause we...
All right, so we're hunkered down for the night. Tomorrow we're going in to the Ford dealership. We're gonna get the van troubleshot. Hopefully, that's the plan. I'm pretty concerned at work. I talked with some automotive mechanics that I work with, and they were telling me about when they were working for the dealerships, not necessarily Ford, but they had issues with certain vehicles where if the wiper blades weren't down in the rest position, that they would sit there and constantly try to go to that rest position, you know what I mean, when it's down at the bottom. Even when your key was off, and that did lead to a blown fuse, or in a worst case scenario, it shorted out the body control modules in those vehicles. Now that is not a Ford Transit problem, but now I'm worried, because as soon as they told me that story, it popped in my head and I realized, hey, you know, my running board has been frozen outward just slightly, and I've shut it off on the menu on the console, and now I'm concerned that that is the issue. That is why I've lost communication with what is essentially I've lost communication with the body control module and everything that it controls. So the van is suffering. So we're going in tomorrow. We're going to find out. I have an appointment at the dealership. I'm hunkered down for the night. It is supposed to be minus 35, minus 37. If you guys have been with my channel before, you know that I live in northern Saskatchewan. Well, now I work in northern Saskatchewan at least. And sometimes, a lot of the time, I'm plowing right through minus 40 in my van life. So tonight I'm making supper. I've got one of my favorite meals to make in van life is I just take stew beef. I like Montreal steak spice. You can season what you want, and then I just air fry it, and I call those steak bites. Quick and easy. I'm on the carnivore diet, so that works for me. So yeah, I'm just gonna make some food here. I'm gonna hunker down for the night. It's, like I say, it's gonna be cold, and we'll see you in the morning. And yeah.
Oh, 'cause we bring each other down right now, and I don't even know why. You know, I really think it's time we said goodbye. Maybe I'm too fed up with us. I can't take no more screaming, hurting each other's feelings. Maybe I'm just too tired to talk, and you don't wanna listen. It's better we leave it all behind. You will see me walking out the door. It's better this way, you know this ain't working anymore. It's something that we should have done a long time ago. You know, I think we should say goodbye. Maybe I'm too fed up with us. I can't take no more screaming, hurting each other's feelings. Baby, I'm just too tired to talk, and you don't wanna listen. It's better we leave it all behind.
Alright guys, it's a couple days later. I'm in Hudson Bay. You can see there's the outside of my house. So we got an update from Ford. They're on the trail. They figure they know what it is. They spent the whole day with the van. I needed it back at the end of the day, so they had to stop. What they're telling me is they're going to need it for a couple of days. They've got to tear into the dash and find the issue. They're telling me that it's 99% sure that it's going to be covered under my extended warranty, which would be awesome. I'm not going to hold my breath on that. But at any rate, it has to get fixed. So what we're going to do is I'm going to empty out the van of everything so that I can leave it with them. And my plan is to go to work, leave the van at the dealership, go to work for my week. They can have it for a whole week. Hopefully that'll be enough time, and hopefully it'll be fixed by the time I get off. So I've got to empty out the van of everything that's freezable, the propane tanks, my generator, my fuel, all the stuff, make it nice and safe for them to handle for a week. That way they can park it outside and they don't have to worry about anything freezing. And that's where we're at. So it looks like I'm going to be without my van for a little bit. But we have plans that will make it work. So I'm going to get the van emptied out here, and that's the way she goes. Okay guys, thanks for checking out another video, and it's really cold today. We'll catch you next time. As always, stay safe, have fun, get out there and have yourself an adventure.
Everybody makes mistakes. Yeah, 'cause no one can be perfect. It was just one kiss, but that don't justify it. I know what I did was wrong, but it's like I did it just to spite you.